Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this, this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades, we do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video I'm going to be looking at MMTLP, and I'm going to be sharing with you some breaking news which could get us one step closer to a resolution, and also going to be looking at ticker symbol MDT, where there has been a significant Congress buy. So stay tuned for that. Before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the markets. So first headline here from CNBC, the Dow Jones is ticking lower after hitting fresh all-time highs. The Nasdaq 100 is heading for a record close. So this is coming straight after the positive news with regard to inflation, and we can see here from Yahoo Finance, solar stocks are also popping after the Fed has signaled potential rate cuts for 2024. So this is impacting stocks in the solar and wind energy, and we're looking at the ETF TAN and also Global X Solar ETF RAYS. These jumped 17% and 12% since that news with regard to inflation. And finally, shout out here to Roger James Hamilton, who's tagged in Mr. Gary Gensler and stated here the SEC hits back after hedge funds sued the SEC over the new short selling rules. And remember the events sounding around GameStop nearly 3 years ago. Gensler stated, we have a lot of transparency in the long side, let's add transparency to the short side that Congress mandated. Now let's see if Gary is true to his word. So let's get straight to the breaking news. So shout out here to Anna, who posted just earlier, so exciting, it's official, the E-Day colleague has been sent out in Congress. Please ask your reps to sign onto the site for viewing and signing the letter. So this is tremendous news. This will streamline the process tremendously, and we are also officially bipartisan. So obviously we're looking at Democrats and Republicans and independents, and also keep up the great work. So let's have a look at some reactions. So first of all, from Meta News, they've stated 20 Congress members have already signed. Deadline we're looking at here is December the 20th, and I'm hoping there are going to be much more than 50 in total, and hopefully closer to the 100 or more. And what JT has stated, I've just received confirmation that the bipartisan Dear Colleague letter has been sent out to all members of Congress. So they will now have the ability to obviously sign it now. So potentially in a few days or very soon we should get some updates on this. But what Barb has stated is the open letter is accessible, it's electronically to all the members. Please call and help your reps and senators to sign it. So that's a great suggestion there. And if the senators and the Congress people are all aware of the importance of this and require a little bit of education, let's have some calls to them and advise them of the problem in terms of investors and the MMTLP fiasco. This is now going to lead to a huge push in terms of promoting what's happening. So what fair markets now have stated, emailing all the MMTLP investors registered with them. First of all, dear supporters, we have exciting news to share, and that is with regard to the post that we've looked at. And they've stated here, the letter has been officially distributed in Congress, addressing a matter of immense importance to all MMTLP shareholders. So one thing that I will say is, as of yet, the letter is private and confidential. However, the Congress people will be seeing that very soon, and it may be available to all of the community to see, hopefully within a day or two. So it also goes on to say in this fair markets email, your immediate action is required. So that is you as an investor. We urge you to take immediate action because time is of the essence, especially with the holiday season. Today is 372 days, so we're well in excess of a year now since the U3 halt. And in terms of the support, this is what you are requested to do. Number one, reach out to your congressional representatives, both Democrats and Republicans, request their support, request they sign the letter, and check their inboxes, and also highlight how the key issues directly impact you as a constituent. So it is important to contact your constituent only, because obviously that's who they will be answering to, and emphasizing the significance of investors rights and interests, and also looking at the importance of securities legislation. And finally, it also states here confirmation of bipartisan support. Good news here that there were 26 congressional representatives from both sides of the aisle who have already signed in support of MMTLP. So it states in the letter that they're looking for at least 50. I'm hoping it's closer to 100. So looking at a deadline here of December the 20th. That's the cutoff date for signatures. So we need some tremendous movement now. We're looking at just 5 days, and 2 of those days are going to be weekends. Why does this matter? It matters because it removes barriers. It makes it easier for them to join in the cause, backs the resolution, and ultimately puts huge pressure on Mr. Gary Gensler and Robert Crook. And finally, I'd like to have a look at ticker symbol MDT, also known as Medtronic. So the information with regard to breaking news and background with regard to the company was also initially shared in our Share DD channel in the Discord. Let's now have a look at what the information I would like to share with you. So we have a significant purchase. So this is for approximately $50,000 from Debbie Dingell, who is a Democrat in the House. So I believe she's only made around about 3 recent trades, and this is one of the significant ones right now. So we can see that this was on the 5th of December 2023. So let's have a look at an overview of the company. So MDT, also known as Medtronic, this is a global healthcare technology leader with more than 95,000 people across 150 countries. So it's an innovative company. They treat more than 70 health conditions, from Parkinson's to diabetes. So it's a huge company. They have healthcare technologies that they transform lives of 2 people every second, every hour of every day, and they also expect more from themselves, and they are keeping on expanding and impacting from beyond. So good profile there in terms of the company. So let's now have a look at some of the financials. So it states here they have 72 million patients served overall, 300 plus clinical trials, $103 million dollars been donated, and they've spent $2.5 billion in R&D, and they have 49,000 plus patents in the portfolio. So excellent credentials there. In terms of the technologies and the areas they're focusing on, we can see they are the technologies are reimagine the treatment of over 70 health conditions across 4 portfolios of solutions. So these include cardiovascular, diabetes, medical, surgical, and neuroscience. So potentially there's going to be a huge number of catalysts. So let's have a look at it. Was there any breaking news? So we can see here headline from Yahoo Finance: Medtronic expands AI endoscopy partnership with Cosmos. So this is something that was shared on December the 11th, and if you remember, the congressperson invested in this company before this, so whether or not she knew anything, only she knows. But let's have a look at the news. They're going to pay Cosmo Intelligent $100 million up front. They're going to expand the partnership. GI Genius has received a Novo clearance 2021 to use machine learning to flag regions of interest during colonoscopy. In addition, they're going to pay a double-digit royalty on net sales and another $100 million in milestones payments, and they expect partnerships to reach by the end of 2024. So good news there for the company. And finally, let's have a look at the impact in terms of the chart. So if I share with you the 1 month chart, we can see the bullish trend is certainly upwards. A huge amount of green candles. Today was a little bit of a pullback day. I think it's closing at time of edit it down 1% at $82.58. However, over the previous month, it is going up nicely, up in excess of 12%. So is there something that the senator knows that the general market is not yet aware of? But it's certainly a stock that we will be keeping an eye on. And finally, if you would like to get more DD and more stock alerts, details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.